Hello and welcome back to Nguru the Guru. This is our fifth week, guys. If you have not joined us in the first, second, third, and fourth week, as we do our LinkedIn posting and our weekly videos, every day we do a Docker command. And before I forget, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and also comment if you need any changes or you have any questions. We are actively participating in this community, and we believe we are going to build more and more developers. We only have 35% of developers using Docker, such a simple tool. So let's migrate into images, into containers, into tags, into Docker files by just learning simply every week 10 minutes. That is all you need. So this week we have 5 more commands. So we are going to start with building a Docker file. Then we build an image from that Docker file, but you're not going to tag it. And then secondly, we go ahead and tag that image that we have already built. Thirdly, we redo step 1 and 2 using the Docker file, but this time we tag in one command. And then fourthly, we're going to take our image and load it into a Tarfile, and then finally load our image from the Tarfile. So step 4 and 5 will go hand in hand. So guys, let's get started. So this is a virtual machine that I have from DigitalOcean, so you can just go up to them and get yourself one. And I'm going to do all the commands from here, so I'm going to show it step by step. So let's get kicking. Our first command we said is building the Docker file. So let's go ahead. So we need to do a Docker file. So we need a Docker file. There you go. So I need to press I to insert into it. So and then we start with the base image. So the base image is from, so what image are we going to be using? Let's use Nginx, and then I have a simple index.html file that I have changed up and that I would like to use to build my Docker image. So let me just use the command copy. So copy, the file is index.html, and then the path to the file where the index.html files are usually you see are share, have nginx, and then html. I believe that should be right. So that is where I want that to go. And then after that, let me just save this WQ. So if we go back there, you should have that, just the base image and the file. So let me show you the file. It's in the same repository as the Docker file. So you see I've just changed welcome to Nguru the Guru and welcome. I need to change this. This is just a simple index.html file. So I need to change this to Nguru the Guru. So guys, please like, share, and subscribe if you're liking what we're doing. So save that. So those are the 2 files. Now let's do the first command. Let's build our Docker image. Let's go ahead. So sudo docker build, and then just put a period. And note, you have to be in the repository that has the Docker file. So just press there and let's see if it builds successfully. It should not take long, just pulling the Nginx image and then doing the command, and you can see successfully built. And then it gives you a random number there, how the images are named, because we did not give it a tag. So let's just check the images. Docker image, you can just see all of them. So here is our image. So you can see it's none, and it's not tagged. Nginx is the image that we used as our base. So do not get confused with that. So now the second command, let's tag this image. So what do I need to do to tag? Sudo docker. So guys, there is a dilemma here. Sometimes you find yourself doing sudo docker tag and then you forget the image tag. But note, this is an image that you're using. So always do sudo docker tag, and then you need, what do you need? You need the image. So this is our image. Remember that is our image ID, and then let me now give it a name. So what do I call it? I can call it nginx no, this is an image. Nginx let me just call it Nginx Nguru. Yeah, 4 point, sorry, 4.4 4.0.0. So that is what I need. Let's see if it tags it. So docker image ls. So you can see now the image was none, but now it has been tagged. So the none one just disappears. So guys, note it's sudo docker, and then you have the tag keyword, and then the ID of your image, because your image doesn't have a name unless it was an image that you had already tagged before, and then give the tag that you want. So Nginx Guru 4.0.0. So that is the image now. So we have done our Dockerfile and we have tagged it. Now I want us to do that same, the two-step process in one command. So let's clear this out. So we'll go ahead, because the Dockerfile is still on this repository. So sudo docker, then we build. But this time we don't just put the period, we tag it. So what would I like to call my image? So Nginx Nguru 4.1 or 4.0.1, and then I just put the period because the Dockerfile is in this container. So it just goes ahead. This will take shorter than the other one because we are not pulling the Nginx image from the repository because it's already on the server. So clear that. So let's check sudo docker image ls. So you can see this is 2 minutes ago. Here you go, because I didn't change anything, but you can see 4.0.1, that one has been built. So that is our third command. Our fourth one, I would like to convert this into a Tarfile. So how do you do that? So sudo docker, and always note that you can help yourself. So for example, let me just get a command wrong here. Let me just get a command wrong. You can see here you can get the various commands that you need. So anytime you have any issues, just until give you all the commands that you need. So you can see that. Yeah, so let's just clear that. Yeah, so now let's load this into a Tarfile. So sudo docker, then what do we need? We need to save it. And then what image do we need to save? I remember I have an image, Nginx Guru 4.0.1, and then what file do I need to save it into? I can call this Nginx Guru 4.0.1, and then you can either have .tar, because remember we're taking it into a tar file. So let's see how long does it take. It's done. So ls, and we should find a tar file. There you go, Nginx Guru 4.0.1 .tar. So let's do this. Sudo docker image ls. Let's remove these images and then load up the Nginx 4.0.1 and see what happens. So sudo docker image rm, can just get these IDs. So one of them will be building from the other one, so ensure the 4.0 comes before the 4.01, and then let's have that unable to delete because they are on the same. So let me just force them out. Sudo docker rm force. I believe that should work. Yeah, so clear. Sudo docker image ls. We should not have any images. Nice. So now check ls. We still have our tar file. So what do you need to do to load that tar file? So sudo docker, and then remember you have that file. So we are taking the tar and loading it into an image. So sudo docker load, and then you have show what are you loading? So remember, we have Nginx there, and you just click tab, and you let's see guys, how long does it take? We have an image, sudo docker image ls, voila, there you go guys. So we can just run a container in this and just check. This is what I'll leave for you in the comment section. Check if you have done all the changes that we have done, whether this image creates a container that doesn't say welcome to Nginx but says welcome to Guru the Guru, and tells you please subscribe, like and share. So how do you create the container? So, and if you've not checked our other weekly episodes, please click above here, and I believe you'll be able to find one of them on our playlist. So sudo docker run, I need to detach it, I need to run it iteratively, and I need a port. So we can use 8089, but the internal one is 80. This is the host port, and this is a container port. So, and then I need a name for this, Nginx cont, you can call it 4.0, Nginx.4, and then what image am I using? I can just get this, put it there. So sudo docker ps so ensure it's running. So let me just remove myself there. Ensure it's running. You can see port 8089 and 80, and then ensure it's up. You can see up 3 seconds. Then go to your, you can just find your IP address. So let me put that there. So you can use curl zip.com. That should give you IP address, and then use that IP address and go to port 8089 if you followed up with us, and comment in the comment section if yours ran and was able to work well. So guys, that has been all for us this week. Ensure you like, subscribe and share with your friends. Let's add up the 35% of developers who are using Docker. Docker should be easy, should be simplified, and should be easily understood by the developers. Welcome guys. Bye bye.